welcome to Real Life with Trouble. We're back in my kitchen again, but instead today we're not going to do Ecuadorian, we're doing Cuban. We're going to teach you guys how to make a Cuban sandwich. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm having trouble already speaking because guess what? Of course, I got to do the drink segment. So before I can do a Moscow Mule, but instead of a Moscow Mule, it's going to be a little bit of a style Moscow Mule with a syrup, a ginger syrup, but they'll use a substitute, something like a Splenda or something, but I don't like doing all that. I don't like Splenda. What I'm going to do here is show you an alternative way, of making this drink, Mojito, right? So here we go. So first you off, get your drink to the side, and you get your shaker. You're going to go ahead and take some fresh mint, drop it at the bottom. You're going to take your ginger, take up your mincer. Now, this is clearly up to you. I mean, it all depends on how strong of a ginger you like. I mean, I love ginger. Now you got your mint, you got your ginger at the bottom of your shaker. Take your lime. Depending on, I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and use the whole thing. It's a half a lime here. Now, for those that have little weak arms, you guys can go ahead and use that. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't really find that that's real lime juice. So now you got your mint, you got your ginger, you got your lime, you gotta get your you're gonna take your vodka. I'm using Absolute 100. It's up to you. You can use whatever you want. Vodka. One shot, but you know me. Your ice. Go ahead and fill this guy up here. That way we can get our drink going right after we're done shaking. Alright, so now you got your concoction going on. Where is my top? Having a rough day, guys. I don't know about you guys, but so yeah, there we go. Cut. Yeah. So now, as you can see real quick, before I go ahead and put my topper, you got your ginger hanging out on the top. You got mint. All coagulated with that. So now we're gonna go ahead and top your ginger diet ginger ale. Honestly, I've done it this way and people have told me it's refreshing, it's fire. You're gonna take your lime. Got a nice slice on the center. Lay it down. That'll do it. Damn guys, they used up all the damn good garnish. And you got yourself right here a Corona negative. So here we go, guys. Taste test to the fury. All for you guys. Cheers. Oh, that's fire. Let me tell you something real quick. That just goes right down the throat. Immediately, the first thing you taste is the ginger. The ginger just lays down right on the taste buds. And the vodka just rolls right behind it and gives you that little kick that you're looking for. But really, what you're really looking for at the end of that is that mint. The mint is just so refreshing. It lays down right after the ginger, so it really doesn't leave that hard ginger taste that a lot of people can't handle. So if you're afraid of the ginger, if there's something that you're like, oh yeah, I don't know about ginger, like that's never been my thing, I'm telling you right now, give this. So we got the drink, we're done. We're gonna now go ahead and start cooking our Cuban sandwich. Real Life with Trouble. Go ahead, subscribe, like, comment. I love hearing what you guys have to say. You guys are my family. You guys aren't even fans. You guys are family to me. I mean, I feel like I've known you guys, and the more and more my pages have grown on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, the more my channel just keeps growing, and the more likes, the more comments. You guys just overwhelm me. I mean, it just inspires me to keep just wanting to do this. So here's cheers to episode 13, and I told you we're gonna keep going, all right? So let's get cooking, all right, guys? So we're back, here we are. We're gonna start constructing the sandwich, but before we do, let's talk about the ingredients, okay? Now, I cheated a little bit. A lot of this stuff I pre-prepped the other day. It was way too hot. We're in the triple digits, and there was no way I was gonna start filming with lights and everything and cook some of this stuff. So I made a big pork shoulder. I mean, it was a nice one. I mean, I marinated. That's gonna be another segment. And I promise you guys, I'm gonna teach you guys how to make this, because this is the most delicious, the most succulent, the most, I can't even talk right now, as you can see right now. My mouth is just going, feeling. It's not the liquor, it's the pork. Okay, so I promise you. Besides that, we got our Swiss cheese, Black Forest ham, dill pickles sliced very thinly for sandwiches. We have our mayo, mustard, and extra virgin olive oil. French rolls. Now, mind you, there is a Cuban bread that you can buy. I went to it, they were sold out, so I had to settle to these kind of type of bolillos that were the Argentinian market quesadilla. I'm gonna bust out my Spanish. So here we go, actually I might give you a little Spanish. Okay, so we got queso, jamon, shit, what the hell, pickles in Spanish, I just fucked up, but anyway, you got your puerco, your chifles, which is a type of banana, but it's not really a sweet banana, it's something else. But it comes out very chip-like, delicious. But mostaza, mayonesa, y aceite. So moving on, so you got all your condiments, you got your toppings, you got your breads, and now this is, you usually use it as a sauce. I like to put it in the bread on top. It's the mojo. And there's two types, just crido, I cannot pronounce it correctly, but that's more for marinating, I believe, and then this is more of the sauce for putting it on the bread. Now, I've seen numerous recipes, and a lot of them don't put this on there. I'm gonna do another segment on how to make this, and a segment on how to make it and freeze it, and preserve it, so that way you can defrost it anytime like I just did, and use it for when you need it. So, let's move it on. We're going to start constructing the sandwich, okay? Before we do, this drink is off the chain. It's fire. So you're going to take your roll, take your bread knife, very carefully make your insertion down the center. Just break it open. Now, we're making a few sandwiches for my mom's producer, camera people, they're all here, and so we're gonna do a few here. Just cut them all into thirds. Everybody can get a piece. Next thing is your sauces. You need a drink. It's so hot in here. There's lights. Everything's turned off, the fans, so you guys can hear me. There's a freaking boom mic in here. So you're gonna get your sauces next. I'm gonna start with your mustard first. Now, I like to do one side only. Traditionally, I've seen them do it both sides. I mean, I've seen them sometimes with lettuce. And go ahead and lather it. Your next step is, now I know in traditional Cuban sandwich, I've never seen them put mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise. I'm a sucker for it. You do what you like. You know, I mean, like, I honestly, what I'm about to do is what I do, so it's up to you to do what you like, okay? But traditionally, they don't do that. I think they do it on the medianoche. So this is more like a cholos twist, you know what I mean? So let's just lay it in real quick. So you're gonna go ahead, just put it right on one side. You're gonna lay it out, just nice and even. this one you're not going to be able to see. It's really difficult from the angle. Now, we're gonna first lay on our cheese. Camera person can zoom in and see. You're gonna lay on your pork. I'm gonna use my hands, guys. I mean, this is for sandwiches for people I know, people I love, people that trust me. You guys know that the people that are here are okay with the way I'm cooking. Now, if you guys want to take the extra step, the extra measures, go right ahead. I used to work in a kitchen, so I understand what it takes, you know, to be sanitary. We're gonna go ahead and make the sandwich now. So you're gonna take your pork, take a nice layer. Actually, mess that up. Go ahead and put it on the cheese side. Do the sandwich. Making sure every bite gets a nice, good marinated chunk. Got a little extra, start hooking up others. I didn't get extra. In the beginning, you're like, oh, fuck that guy. Alright, so now you can report all the way up. So now you got your pork laid out. Next step is the mojo. As a camera person can zoom in, you can see the mojo. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the recipe down, but if not, if I don't, I promise you guys, just like the pork, I'm doing a segment on how to make this, okay? So you're just gonna take a spoonful, just drizzle it on there. Just gives it a little extra flavor of the marinade that originally was soaked in, a little extra. Once we got the mojo laid out, you're going to take your Black Forest ham. Lay it right on top of that pork. Next, we got pickles. Tradition is one laid out. I don't think I have enough for everybody to have separate, so I'm just gonna go ahead. And guess what? This one's mine, so I'm gonna get to it. So we got the George Foreman grilling up. Now, normally they use a plancha, which is what they use in the kitchen for grilling almost anything, grilled cheese, quesadillas, shit. Taco Bell even uses them, but in here we got a Foreman. So, and mind you, I was doing a segment, I got a little tipsy, and I tripped over this Foreman and I broke the handle, so forgive the ghetto-ness. I ordered a new one, but thanks to Corona 9, it's gonna come like a month or two later, so patience is a virtue. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use this broken one. So here we go. So now we got our sandwiches. We're gonna close them up. Make sure everything's tucked in nice and neat. Furry ladies all lined up with their legs out. Got mine. That's big troubles right there. I like to tuck the ham in all the meat, because when you hit that grill, it all comes out. Okay, now there you go. Camera person, take a look. All right. So now we're gonna get to grilling the sandwich. Let's get to cooking. How's that? So here we go. We got the sandwiches. We're gonna put them on the grill. Follow me, guys. So now we're gonna get to grilling. All right. So what we do is we got our sandwiches, and we got a little olive oil already set up in here. We're just gonna take our brush. Let's get it as close as possible so we don't make a mess. I told you trouble don't like messes. So we're gonna go ahead and take our brush. Sandwiches down. Give it a nice press with the hand before you put it down. You hear that sizzle. We're gonna do 2 at a time on this grill. You hear that sizzling there? That's what you want to hear right there. That's a nice good sizzle. And you're gonna go ahead and take one more brush on the top. Then you can take your form in. Again, forgive the ghetto-ness. Give it a nice little squeeze and just let it go. So at this point now, we're gonna give it about 3 to 5 minutes and it's gonna be fire. I guarantee you, we'll be right back. All right, so we're about 3 to 5 minutes in and we're gonna go take a look how it looks. So let's take a look. You hear that? That's how you know it's done. Before we start cooking the other two, let's plate this so you guys can see what we made. Alright, so here we go, guys. We're gonna go ahead and plate this guy before we get cooking the rest, and just wanna get this film done for you guys so we can all enjoy ourselves. Look it right there. Camera person can zoom in. Get your pork, get your ham, get your cheese, your mojo, your Swiss all melted up, ready to go. Plantains. Sometimes they do rice or black beans with a crema, sour cream. But we're gonna do plantains today, and that's it. You can see right there. There is your Cuban sandwich, all made up, ready for you to eat. So let's take a bite and let's see what it's about. Alright, here we go, guys. Take a bite, here we go. Yeah, look at that. You guys gotta look at that real quick. Look at that. What I'm gonna bite. That's what I'm gonna bite right there. That's me right there. Mmm. Oh my god. Hold up. My knees are getting weak. The pickles, the ham, the pork marinated, mayo, the mojo. It's an ecstasy of flavors in your mouth, just bursting in every direction. You just don't even know which way to attack it next because you know it's just gonna taste just as good. But here we go. Oh, 10 minutes later, I'm here to tell you, man, oh my God, phenomenal hands down, this is the sandwich you need to try. You can go to any Cuban restaurant and they'll whoop my ass left and right. But this is made in Trouble's Kitchen. This is my recipe, the way I make it. Try it, eat it, leave it in the comments, tell me what you think. And guess what? In a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and make a fiery drink. We're gonna make a dessert drink that is gonna throw. I mean, this is fire. This is fire. But the next drink is out of control. So let's stay tuned. We're gonna see what's going on. Peace. What's going on for that though? What more can we do? A dessert drink. Let's make a dessert drink. All right, so here we are now. We're gonna go ahead and make our dessert drink, and we're gonna go ahead and make a mojito. All right. So before you put your ice into your shaker, you're gonna go ahead and take your mint. Take your half lime. And then take your MUDDLE. As I got a MUDDLE. So once you got a good MUDDLE going, your next step is your rum. Shot first. 2 shots for the Don de Palma. And 3 using this little prick of a freaking scooper, so I'm just gonna go raw. Again, I don't like what I do, don't watch my channel, but I know you will watch it because we love it. I love you guys. Hope you guys love me. Before you do, get some ice, fill your cup up, and you take your strainer. Then you take your club soda, give it a little splash. Rest of it, a little sprinkle on the top. Take some mint leaves. Top. And there you go. You got yourself a mojito. Nice, refreshing mojito. Take your straw in and relax after a nice Cuban sandwich. After you had your Moscow Mule, now it's time to relax and have a little drink. Oh, that's fire. Let me tell you something. You got the mint, you got the lime, you got the rum just jumping right at you, and it's cool, it's refreshing. It's something that settles down after having a big meal like we just, I mean, something like this is just nice and relaxing, refreshing, and it is what it is, I mean, like, anyways, thank you for you guys coming to my kitchen. Thank you for joining me in my home, being part of another experience that I so much enjoy, which is cooking. I can't get enough of it. If there's anything more that you guys want, anything else that you guys want to know, like about me, or want me to do, or want to know about my channel or about my life, just go ahead and put it in the comments, DM me, email me. There's no way you guys can't get a hold of me. And so, like, thank you again for supporting my channel. Thank you again for watching and taking the time of your day. I know some of you guys are parents, some of you guys work real hard, some of you guys have life troubles. I mean, you guys are taking the moment to come to my home and experience this with me. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. This is all fire. I love life with you guys. Cheers, guys. See you guys soon again.